Dave Campbell's Texas football back here with another instant reaction. Ashley Pickle alongside Matt Stepp just finished up 4A Division I, where, man, Carthage 42-28 over La Vega to grab their seventh, yes, we said that, seventh state championship.
Yeah, what can you say about Scott Surratt and the Carthage program? He's been there 13 years, 7 state titles, 6 playoff losses.
Dude,
Unbelievable
that's
run.
A good ratio.
Yeah, Scott Surratt ties a guy named Gordon Wood for the most state championships in the UIL history at one 11-man program. And I'll tell you what, his ability to call plays and run an offense is second to none. He found a weakness in La Vega today, and they exploited it. And then when La Vega adjusted, he adjusted off of that, and it was a master class in play calling, and It just shows what kind of program Carthage has. You know, the ability of Scott Surratt as a coach, the talent and the community support that they have across the board. It's a recipe for success, and this is a program, 7 state titles in 13 years, and get this stat. Since they lost back-to-back games in 2016, they're 57-1 in their last 58 games, 3 state titles, the 1 loss in the semifinals last year to Liberty Hill. Just an incredible run of success from the Carthage Bulldogs.
Just absolutely nuts. And when going into this game, I mean, we thought it might come down to the final minutes, and Surratt just showed how much of a powerhouse he is as a coach. But a big part of the Carthage team that was so good today, and really so good all year, so always good, was the offensive line.
Yeah, they took control of the game. Really, in about second quarter, the middle 2 quarters especially, they really seized control of the game. Extended a lead to 21 points and never looked back. They had a run there of 6 straight touchdown drives, and they were able to run the ball at will on what is a really good Waco La Vega defense. That's not a ho-hum type defense that La Vega has, and Carthage was able to run the football at will with Mason Courtney and that big offensive line. I think Courtney had over 200 yards, and then when they needed to throw the ball, because they were able to run the ball so well, the play-action game was there. Kelvonte Dixon was making plays, and junior quarterback Kai Horton really made a name for himself today. He was really, really pinpoint and threw some beautiful passes as well. It was just a clinic offensively.
Absolutely, and the defensive side of the ball just as well. But then you look at La Vega too, and they played well. They really did, and they're going to bring back a lot next year. And Carthage dropping down to D2.
Yeah, that's not good news for 4A Division II with Carthage dropping down. La Vega played a good game today. They just got beat by a better team. They didn't, Carthage really made more mistakes than La Vega when it comes to turnovers. La Vega had a couple of key penalties at bad points, but they didn't play a bad game. They just got beat by a little bit better team today. But with the youth that they have, I think they can use this as a learning experience. I mean, it won't surprise me next year if La Vega comes into the year ranked as the number 1 team in 4A Division I because of what they've got coming back. And like I said, Carthage going into 4A Division II, they lose a really good group of seniors, but they've still got some playmakers. Kai Horton, Mason Courtney are both back, and they just seem to reload in Carthage and Panola County. So they're going to be right in the mix in 4A Division II as well. But we could see both of these teams back next year at the state championships.
Exactly, and after 7 titles, losing players seems to, they'll make it.
They find
that.
a way, yeah, don't they?
But someone who might not be super excited about Carthage moving down to 4A Division II, well, it's the games up next. Pleasant Grove taking on Wimberley. That game starts at 3. You can make sure to follow along on TexasFootball.com and then Instagram and Twitter with Dave Campbell's Texas Football.